Happy Boxing Day. It is Boxing Day today, and welcome to BOTB headquarters in South West London. My name is Rupert Gant, Commercial Director. We're here today to judge last week's Dream Car competition, DC 5117, the penultimate one of the year. Before we do that, I'd like to say many congratulations again to Ronald Kirkhouse. We surprised him last Tuesday. He was actually in Euro Disney with his grandkids, giving them a Christmas treat. He won the fabulous and only just into the showrooms at Jaguar E-Pace. Lucky him. Let's see who'll be joining him today. Without further ado, I'd like to hand over to Harriet Leach, who'll be overseeing proceedings this morning.
My name is Harriet Leach from Onside Law, and I'll be overseeing the judging this morning. Firstly, I can confirm that the competition data has already been sent to the auditors Wilkins Kennedy. I'd now like to introduce today's judges and ask them to pick a car out of the bag to determine their seating position. Leo Donnellan.
Hi, Harriet.
Hi, Leo.
Good morning, my name is Leo Donnellan. I'm an ex-professional football player, having played with Chelsea, Fulham and Leyton Orient. Red.
Andy Braithwaite. Hi, Lee.
Morning, Harriet. Merry Christmas, everybody. My name's Andy Braithwaite and I'm a football referee and mentor. Blue.
Matt Cannon.
Morning, Harriet. Hi, my name is Matt Cannon. I'm a senior county referee and an active footballer. Yellow.
Trevor Weaver.
Morning, Harriet. Good morning, I'm Trevor Weaver. I've been refereeing for over 30 years and I also mentor. White.
Peter Giorgio.
Morning. My name is Peter Giorgio. I'm an IFA football and futsal referee, mentor, tutor and also observer. Green.
Okay, judges, please mark on the screen where you think the centre of the ball should be. I will ask you to do this individually for a few minutes before justifying your position. I'll then ask you to come to a panel decision on the central screen. Thank you.
Andy, please can you explain the positioning of your Blue Cross, please?
Sure. Stay down. The Blue Cross. I've taken this guy's eye line to give me the angle of this piece here. I think we all agree roughly with the guy in blue that the ball is just above his head. The ball's about to drop into the area as far as I see, but I feel it's slightly to our left, his right, just by the angle of his head. He's slightly looking, at a slight angle. The guy here, obviously, with his back to us, doesn't affect the picture at all. That's why I've placed my Blue Cross there.
Thank you. Cleo, please can you explain the positioning of your Red Cross?
Yeah, I'm the Red Cross. Like Andy just said, I feel the ball is above the blue player's head. He's looking very concentrated. If you look at both eyes, he's obviously looking above himself. The player to the right, I gauge the height of the ball really from him, because I actually think with this eye here, he's looking quite steeply. So with his eye line and this player's eye line, I actually think it's more above him compared to Andy's one. But as I said, I've gone from his eye line, so if you look there, I think he's looking quite steep.
Excellent. Matt, please could you explain the positioning of your Yellow Cross?
Yeah, the Yellow Cross. I'm lower than three of my colleagues. I think we all agree the ball is slightly above this player's head. I think looking at him, he's looking at the ball, and to me, the ball's almost flying over the top of his head. I think this guy's behind him. He's quite relaxed, focused on the ball, and I actually think he's not looking that steeply. I think it's coming straight in at him. So I don't think this guy's going to play it. I think the ball's going to come in and he's going to head the ball out.
Thanks, Paul. Peter, please can you explain the positioning of your cross?
Yes, I'm the Green Cross there. Following along from Matt, I do believe that this guy, I think, has got a better chance of winning the ball. I agree that the ball is actually coming in. The guy in blue, I believe it's straight up but over to his left-hand side because of his eye line there. And what I've done, I've cross-referenced it with these two eyes here across that way. Not as steep, but over to to the actual left there. So that's where I'll place the centre of the ball.
Thank you. Trevor, please can you explain the positioning of your white cross?
Yes, like my colleagues have said, it's above this player's head. This player seems, in the red, seems to be jumping by the height. And, okay, they've gone up there. If you look at the shape of his head, I don't think so. So I've put my cross lower than those, and we'll have to debate where it will be. But going on his eyes, and the shape of his head, that wolf to me is coming into him. So that's why I place it.
Thanks, Trevor. Thank you.
Okay, judges, please now come to a decision, a panel decision on the centre screen.
Right. Shall we get the vertical? I mean,
The average is pretty much straight through where I
but
am.
now we've got that magnifier. Doesn't. So you.
Do you want to take the average first and then magnify it?
Okay. So we're saying that it's.
I think that I can really set through your yellow one straight up.
So if you take from the pitch of his nose the line,
Yeah.
a bit further to the left, I think it is. It's difficult, not with reference on.
That's straight. See the straight line?
Sorry, Drew.
Yeah.
No, you've copied it.
You had one?
As an average so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's not an average. Straight up.
Yeah, straight up.
Who's going through the yellow?
The average,
So the eye
this
is
in
straight
here,
Yeah.
we're to the
Oh, I
right
see.
of that.
So
You're coming straight up.
Yeah.
If you go.
It's almost like that.
It's your. Go up.
But it's that blob there, it's to the right of that. From the middle of his nose.
Everyone's clear those lines.
Oh, see, so he's gone for the
Right, now.
edge.
Let's
It's
go.
the edge.
This blob here is to the right of there, it goes through about there.
Well, if you go through the eye, it might be
Yeah,
easier to
that's
go
right.
straight, yeah.
Yeah. Now that, to me,
That's
makes
what
more sense.
That's where it start.
Yeah, as a start,
As a
at least.
start, fair
Right.
enough.
Through that eye, then we need to go with the other leg.
Now this one,
Or not.
I can see. See, he doesn't see his head's not tilted back
Let's
much.
get an average if we can.
Yeah.
So
Again,
that
it's the
eye
middle
looks-
of those two
I think
blocks.
it's looking really quite high.
Yeah.
See
See.
that?
I mean,
Yeah.
do we agree?
About there.
Do we think he's going to win the ball
Bang.
Let's go there for us as a.
or as a start? Right.
No, as
In
in
the middle of these two blobs, yeah.
spookily enough, that's not bad. Get across there
Yeah.
as a centre of the ball at the moment. That's the average.
That's the
So,
average, yeah.
Yeah.
so I'll
Yeah,
put,
yeah, yeah.
right, so let's put. So us,
It's not there for now.
right now.
Now we can debate left or right.
I mean, I thought it was quite low, just because of the way he
Well,
was,
that's right.
his
That's
body
what I've
language
got.
is coming at him quite quick, and I think this guy looks to me like he doesn't look like he's really going to hit it. He might flick it, but he's not.
But this one's up higher than everything, isn't it?
You're highest, Leo, aren't you? You're probably the same height, really, all three of you, Andy, Peter, and Leo.
Yeah, so if you get the average, so Matt, you're going through
Yeah.
that eye, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's just the height.
And the average is the height. I mean, that's pretty much the average. You going across.
Yeah.
Oh, because we got
Three above, two
yeah,
below,
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, I'd like that cross to be over to the right, but then I'll
No.
be out. Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Never over to the right.
I'll have to.
I think that's pretty good as an average.
Yeah.
So,
I like to see that cross now start going over to the left. That's too straight for me.
well, it's.
As an average,
Yeah.
as an average, I don't think you can.
Yeah, you can.
To be fair.
You could want to, but you're not.
Yeah.
But,
I
so
can't
this-
If
see.
you go
I
back-
can't see how that can be straight up.
If you go above that eye, which we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
But the eye is going that way. With the boat.
Yeah, but we're getting the average.
Trevor, just put the magnifier.
On his eye, yeah, it sort of doesn't make it any clearer, funny enough, that. Almost.
I mean, this eye looks like he's looking a bit to the left.
Yeah.
Both of them looking.
But it is a bit to the left, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, that's possible, isn't
Yeah,
it?
off his forehead, yeah.
As you say,
I certainly don't.
I think
I don't want to
regarding
know
average.
Yeah.
I know, like you're
If
saying,
you look at this one as an average, if it goes through the line
For me,
vertically up.
Yeah.
for me, the red and that white one are for me now.
Yeah, well, we've taken it out.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, you don't take
No,
it
I
out.
can't
You
see
take
it.
But if it was an average,
Yeah.
So we've gone about there, Pete, aren't we? So
Pete, if anything, it was an average, would be further over to the right, because Trevor's over to the right,
Yeah.
as an average.
Right, discount.
So, thanks, Pete.
As we
That's
said,
all right. My
I
pleasure.
think, as you said, rightly or wrongly, because I'm the same as you, Pete, I do believe he's looking to the left, but as an average, that is probably rightly or wrongly about right.
If you take, as Peter suggested then, that you ignore my white costs and then take the average of the 4.
But it's only slightly over.
I
It's
think
still
that's,
going to be there.
I think that's good.
Yeah, that's right. So
I think that's about right.
I think we've got to agree somewhere, or agree and
Okay.
disagree, and
I
go.
still reckon it's over to the left, but I'll go with the general consensus.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I like that.
Right. Thank you. We've agreed, sort of.
Okay. Thank you, judges. The coordinates selected are X1140, Y659. That's X1140, Y659. These coordinates will now be passed to Wilkins Kennedy to calculate the winner of the competition, and they will then inform BOTB. That concludes the judging process. Thanks everyone. Thank you.